Yo, let's make wealth real for you guys today with MWR Financial in partnership with the Extra Digit Movement and yours truly, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor. A lot of people are asking Cortez, does making wealth real really work? Is it really helping people? And can you really make money with their business opportunity? And I want to share some of the things that we have put together that's helping tons and tons of people become very, very successful. But I also want to break down a couple myths, and I've got 19 minutes to do it because I got to be in my car and on my way to church here at 10 o'clock Central Time. So let's begin. For those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez, also known as the one and only financial health mentor. For the last 6 years, I've been on a mission to empower working Americans economically through financial literacy with an emphasis on entrepreneurship and personal brand development. And this year, I will help 1,000 people start or grow their business and get on the path to financial freedom. But how are we doing that? We're using that a company that we partner with called MWR Financial. MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. And one of the myths that I want to bust, even though this is a business opportunity, different from a lot of home-based businesses, what MWR has put together is an opportunity for working Americans to build wealth. Now, there is a business attached to it, but even the business being attached is attached for the purpose of building wealth, not getting rich. And there's a huge difference. See, getting rich is usually about a dollar amount. If I accumulate a lot of revenue, cash within a certain amount of time, then I could be rich. But when we're talking about wealthy, it's about how you accumulate that cash. And does that cash come in? Does that revenue come in without you having to work, right? That's called non-wage income. So MWR has put together a system that says, hey, what are most Americans struggling with financially, and how can we provide a solution for that? Top of the morning to you, Integrity Wealth Solutions. I see you, Fahim. Welcome to the stream this morning. So they said, what are the root causes of most financial challenges here in America? Number one is taxes. Because we were never taught what our economy really is, we were never taught that we are in a capitalistic democracy, meaning free enterprise is what rules. Most of us don't know that there are two tax codes in this country. There's a tax code for employees, and there's a tax code for business owners, landowners, and investors, right? Two sets of tax codes, right? I like to often say that the game is rigged, but at the same time, it's fair. How can something be rigged and fair at the same time? Well, it is rigged so that the business owners, landowners, and investors have more success. But it's fair in the sense that everybody in this country can become a business owner. In fact, everybody in this country already is a business owner. Your social security number is a tax ID number. Problem is, you're not doing business. That's why you're taxed the most. I'm gonna run that one back because I don't think y'all got that. Listen, in this country, we never taught this, and I hope I don't get any flack for saying it, but everybody in this country already is a business owner. Your social security number doubles as a tax ID number. You're just not doing any business. That's why you pay the most in taxes. So when MWR Financial looked at that situation, it's like, okay, there's a tax situation going on here. And most working Americans, the reason that they are in debt, the reason that they can't save for retirement is because they're losing a third of their income right off the top. So what can we do about that? Well, we know that the tax code is set up to benefit landowners, investors, and business owners. So can we provide a cost-effective business solution that puts the average working American in business, but then also teach them how to now effectively leverage the tax code, right? So they put together MWR Financial, and that's exactly what it does. MWR Financial allows you to have your own financial education franchise and offer their Financial Edge membership. The minute you join MWR Financial, the first thing we're going to do is say, go talk to our Money Max team. And that's the other thing about MWR Financial. All of these things to help you financially are done by certified financial professionals. The first thing you're going to do when you join MWR Financial is you're going to go talk to the Money Max team, right? The Money Max team is going to say, hey, are you working a traditional job? You're going to say, yes. Okay, send us your last 2 paycheck stubs and your last year's tax return, and we're going to help you complete your W-4 tax withholding form, right? And that tax withholding certificate is what tells your employer how much money to withhold from your paycheck, right? So knowledge is power. And when it comes to making wise financial decisions, most people don't have an expert they can get financial advice from. So this Money Max team is going to help you do what? Reduce and pay less in taxes, knowing which type of life insurance is best for you and your family, the best ways to structure your business to reduce personal risk and maximize tax savings, how to properly budget your money, how to convert personal expenses to business expenses, tax planning and protecting your estate, elder care expenses. So we know that taxes is eating a lot of people up, right? So we provided a business opportunity that allows you to get on the right side of capitalism. So now you can legally, ethically, and morally lower your biggest expense, which is taxes, right? Now, when people don't understand taxes, right? Morning, brother, invested the builder all last night, man. I hope you got it through my link. That's a big boy. But yeah, let me know if you need help with anything in that builder all platform. It's an amazing tool. It's an amazing platform. And I'll be here to help and support you, whether you got through with somebody else or not. So we put you in business. Now you're on the right side of capitalism. You get to lower your largest expense, which is taxes. But it goes even further, right? Because when people lose a third of their income to taxes, what do they typically do to make up that difference? They go and borrow that money, right, from the banks. So now they're paying interest because they had to borrow a lot of money to make up what they lost from Uncle Sam. In a lot of cases, if you're like me, I got my first credit card when I was 18 years old. I didn't even have a job. The rep on my college campus said, your mother sends you money from time to time, doesn't she? I said, yeah. He said, well, that's income. And he literally put down what my mother sends me as income on the application and got me a $300 credit card. I immediately went to the Lake of the Ozarks, where there's one of the biggest outlet malls in the country, and I blew that 300 and ruined my credit because I didn't know nothing about credit. So a lot of people, not only do they lose a third of their income to Uncle Sam, but because they have credit challenges, when they borrow the money to make up the difference, they're paying high interest, right? So what did MWR figure out? How they can add something to help with that as well? Well, let's check this out. Go back to my screen share. They added to the membership what we call Credit Max, right? So we got Money Max. Now we got Credit Max. Improve your credit scores from 50 to 150 points on average. What does the Credit Max team help you do? Credit Max has helped thousands of consumers remove or correct late payments, collection accounts, state and federal tax liens, automobile repossessions, judgments, foreclosures, bankruptcy items, charge-offs, ID thefts, incorrect or outdated entries on their credit report. So not only are we helping people legally, ethically, and morally lower their taxes, right, and bring that money back to their household anywhere from $300 to $600 per month on average, we're also got a team of professionals. This ain't me saying, hey, here's this letter, send it to the bureaus. No, this is a team of professionals that are doing this stuff for you, right, to get your credit right. Boom. But we don't stop there, right? We know that because taxes took a big chunk out of your paycheck, you went and borrowed the money to make up the difference. Because let's face it, if I make $50,000 on my job, I want to live a $50,000 a year lifestyle, but I can't. Why? Because taxes is taking $15,000. So really, I have 35,000. Only way for me to live a $50,000 lifestyle if I borrow 15,000 every year. And that's what most Americans do. And this is no judgment. That's just the way we've been socially conditioned. Guys, this is not your fault. Trust and believe the folks behind the scenes, the Wizard of Oz, so to speak, knows exactly what they're doing and exactly how to get you in these situations and these circumstances. That's why MWR was found. So we can help you get out of these circumstances. We're pulling the curtain back so you can see that the Wizard of Oz ain't that scary, right? All right. So now we not only help you lower your largest expense, which is taxes, we help you improve your credit. So if you do have to borrow money, you can pay less for that money, right? But now, because we know most Americans have been socially conditioned to get into debt, well, we have another program. This is all in one membership, guys. This is what's so dope about it. We have another program that will help you get out of debt. So let's look at that one, right? It's called Equity Max. What is the primary focus of Equity Max? Is to get you out of debt in 1/3 to half the time and save thousands in interest, right? If you're taking notes, I want you to remember this, man. The money that you're paying in interest payments is the money that you could be earning interest on if it was invested. See, there's nothing wrong with 25% interest unless you're paying 25% interest on the money that you borrow. Let's flip that whole thing, right? Let's flip that whole thing. Would you be mad if you were earning 25% on your investments? Of course not, right? And that's what the banks are doing. They're saying, hey, you are an investment. We loaned you money, and now what you owe us is actually a line item on our balance sheet. You are an asset. And that 25%, we're earning 25% on our money. What MWR says is, look, let us flip this for you. Let us get you out of debt. And then let us show you how you can earn double-digit returns on your money. So Equity Max will help you get out of debt. Shave 3.5 years off my debt, right? I got a brand new Jeep that my motor went out in my older vehicle, so I had to get a brand new car. And I just got that car in November. Not only will I be out of that debt, but all of my credit card debt in 2024 instead of 2027, almost 2028, using the MWR Financial Equity Max game plan. See, most of us, irregardless of what we hear on TV about working class people being lazy, being irresponsible with their money, nah, that ain't it, man. Most of us, we've got the desire, we've got the discipline, we've got the will to want to do better financially. We are ambitious, we are hungry, we want to do better. We just don't have a game plan. Guys, MWR Financial is the game plan. Last but not least, it's not, it doesn't end there, because the reason that we have you in business is because it's going to allow you to lower your taxes. You're going to take the money that you save in taxes. When you get that $300 to $600 instant pay raise, you're going to take that $300 to $600 and you're going to use that to start paying down some of your debts, in particular, high interest credit card debts. Why? Because that's going to help boost your credit score. So if you do have to mortgage a house, if you do have to buy a car, if you do have to do some of these things, then you can get your interest rates really low. Then we're going to help you continue to get out of your other debts, like a car loan, like a mortgage, like a student loan. We're going to give you a game plan for that. But Cortez, why are we really doing all of that? Because it's time for us to start building some intergenerational wealth. That's why. And you cannot build intergenerational wealth when you are overtaxed and drowning in debt. That's our problem. It's not that we are just horribly bad with our money. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to take responsibility for the decisions with your finances? That's not what I'm saying. Everybody has to be responsible for the world that they create, right? But at the same time, there is heavy influence from the powers that be that are causing us to make some of these decisions that aren't the best for our families, right? Big business spends billions of dollars to understand the psychology of working people. They know what music to play when you go into the store. They know how the store should smell. They know product placement, eye level. They know all of this stuff about you, right? So it's almost not fair that they've done all of that research. Well, guess what? MWR Financial is doing the research on their butts too. So you can say, hey, here's how you move with your money and avoid some of these traps that they're setting for us, right? But we're doing all of this, guys, so you can start building intergenerational wealth for you and your family. So the fourth piece of our program is Wealth Max, exclusive access to the financial secrets of the wealthy, like self-banking. Until now, only 6% of the population had access to private reserve accounts, and over 95% of this group makes $250,000 a year. See, we're bringing Wall Street to Main Street, land banking, right? We're talking about how wealthy people really build intergenerational wealth. So let me get this straight, Cortez. What you're saying is, because I don't understand capitalism, I don't have a business. And because I don't have a business, or I'm not doing business, I'm taxed the most. All right, check, I got it. So in order for me to start correcting this financial situation I'm in, the first thing I should do is add a home-based business to my job. Check, I got it. Well, if MWR Financial teaches people the power of having a home-based business, I might as well partner with you guys. How much is it going to cost me? $228 to get started, and then $119 per month. $228 to get started, and then $119 per month. And I actually have a friend who's doing something very, very special for single moms. If you are a single mom watching this on my page, then I want you to comment single mom. Only if you are ambitious enough, only if you seriously want to do this. We want to help you out and cover some of your start costs. We're blessing single moms. So if you're a single mom, comment single mom and you're serious. We'll talk to you about what the requirements are. But we want to help out a few single moms, get started in this program. But regular price, $228, and then $119 to maintain your business. Now, keep in mind, you're going to invest $228. You're going to adjust your W-4. 8 out of 10 people are going to get an instant pay raise, anywhere from $300 to $600 per month on average, right? So that's going to cover your costs. And then I'm going to show you how simple it is because of the process that we put in place to help you introduce other people to a video like this. Let me do the talking and the explaining, and then you get paid, right? That's how we do it, man, because we believe in cooperative economics and group and team building. So Cortez, I started a business because you said if I had a business, I can legally lower my taxes. Now, when I got the $300 to $600 per month coming back to my household, I didn't get crazy with that money and go upgrade my car or upgrade my lifestyle. I used that money to start paying down some of my debts. I focused on the high interest revolving debts like my credit cards. And when I did that, my credit score started going up. Then Credit Max started sending the letters to my collectors in the bureaus to get the negative stuff removed, and my credit score went up a little bit more, right? Yes. Now I put all of my debts into Equity Max, and I see that I have a game plan. Instead of being out of debt in 2050, I can be out of debt in 2030, including your mortgage. Yep. We put your game plan together. Now, because you got out of debt, because you got an instant pay raise, because you no longer are paying high interest credit card debts, because you were able to refinance your mortgage with better credit, and that brought more cash flow, you got extra $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, every single month, because you were wise with your money. Now you're talking to our Wealth Max team and saying, hey, I want to retire in the next 15 years. I want to have $7,000 a month coming from my retirement account. What kind of game plan can we put together to where I can grow my money? How much do I need to invest monthly? and what kind of investment vehicle do I need to put it in that's going to allow me to receive $7,000 a month in passive income from my investments. And they're going to put a game plan together for you. Now, if you understand how powerful this is, and you got any ambition about yourself, then chances are you're already thinking about 15 to 20 people that you could partner with on something like this, right? And here's how simple it is to connect with people and partner with people with what we do, right? We are the fastest growing #1 team in MWR Financial, the Extra Digit Movement. Why? Because we are led by the top #1 money earner in the company with 20 plus years experience, and he's a master at building frameworks and systems. And this is how he's removed the stress from our new people. So when you come on board, you don't got to worry about trying to learn how to explain this to anybody. You don't have to be afraid to talk to people. Why? Because all you got to do is send a simple text message, right? You send a simple text message to your friends, and then we'll do the rest. That's it. All you got to do is get your people who would be a good fit to run an operation like this in front of us. Watch this. So this is our training site. You would come here, and all you would do is we got these text scripts that you would just copy and paste, right? So let's look at this first one. We got a text script for people you already know. Hey, man, we always talk about money, so I wanted to do a soft intro with the Michael Jordan of financial makeovers. They've helped thousands of people shift over $500 million back into their households within the past year. Some even choose to get paid daily, weekly, and monthly, which has helped tons of people during this COVID era. They highly recommend you get a quick text intro with an expert first. Hit me back and just say, merge me ASAP, because you have to see this financial makeover via a quick text intro. How many of you guys honestly believe that, hey, Cortez, that product is phenomenal? Everybody in America needs that. Now, don't get caught up with what everybody needs, because what everybody needs and what they'll want and willing to spend money on is different. Everybody needs this, but what's cool about this is 70% of everybody in America actually wants it, meaning they're actively looking for help financially, because we know that people will pay for what they want and they'll beg and borrow for what they need. But luckily for us, they all want this, right? So because they want this, then they're going to be more receptive to it. And I'm telling you, if you can copy and paste and send that text message to your friends, that's for people you know. And then we got another one for people that maybe you meet on social media you don't know so well. It's kind of in general. They're going to reply back, merge me. And then you're going to send them another text, say, great. And you're going to merge them in with an expert like myself. Hey, Darrell, meet Cortez. He's like the Michael Jordan of these financial makeovers. Cortez, meet Darrell. That's all. And guess who takes it over from there? Me, one of our experts. And we're going to talk to Darrell, let them know what we got going on, invite them to take a look at a video like this that really shares what it is we do, how we do it. And we're going to ask the tough questions. When Darrell asks us the tough questions, we're going to answer. You don't need to know all of this stuff, man. We got a system that flat out mirrors what McDonald's has done and why they are the #1 fast food chain in the world. See, a lot of people, if you ask them about McDonald's, they'll say, hey, why is McDonald's so successful? Oh, they got a system. Well, Wendy's got a system too. Burger King got a system too. White Castle got a system too. But what makes McDonald's system so much different? Their system duplicates, right? We got a system that duplicates. You can come on and join our team today. You can send 10 of those text messages out and bring a new person on to your team. Even though you don't know a whole lot about what's going on, that new person can send 10 text messages out to his friends. He can have a new person on his team. Even though he don't know a whole lot what's going on, he can send 10 text messages to his friends, because the system duplicates. Right? And that's one of the biggest challenges about the home-based business industry is how do you get people to have success fast so they don't get caught up in what their friends are saying. People are judging them. People are laughing at them. No, we remove all of that off the table. And then MWR has put together a compensation plan that says, Cortez, you get your new person to send out 20, 25, 30 text messages. They bring 3 people on to the team and 1 customer. They're guaranteed $150 per month. That makes their business self-funded. Guys, that's my 25 minutes of fame. I got to go before I be late for church. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Do me this favor, man. If you stuck around this long, you're either 1 or 3 people. You're a number 3 says thanks, but no thanks. Cool. Deuces. Appreciate you tuning in. A number 2 says, Cortez, I already have a business, so I don't necessarily want another business, but I do understand I need to know how the tax game affects me since I am a business owner. Then yes, a number 2 will get our membership for just $79 per month. And guess what? That covers you and your spouse. All you got to do is comment, I'm a number 2, or get back with the person who got you on this video. Let them know that you're a number 2, and we're good to go. We're going to send you a game plan. You might be saying, Cortez, I don't have a business, nor do I want a business, but I do want those financial experts, right? That's cool. A number 2, even if you don't have a business, you can still get our financial experts. $79 per month. You and your spouse get your credit fixed, get your taxes down, get yourself a debt elimination plan, and our experts will help you with retirement. Then you might be like me, a number 1. A number 1 says, yo, bro, you could have stopped talking a long time ago. I need all of that financial help personally, and you're telling me I can get paid, guaranteed residual income if I start sharing these concepts and principles with other people? That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. So my friend, if that is you, you're number 1. All you got to do is get back with whoever got you on this video. Guys, we're all on the same team, right? So do the ethical thing. Whoever introduced you, get back with that person and say, I'm a number 1. I'm ready to rock and roll. What's my next step? They're going to give you the game plan on how to get in, how to get yourself trained up, how to get access to our text scripts, and boom, you're off to the races. That's you. Get back with the person who got you on. Let them know that you are a number 1, and they'll get you on a game plan from there. So until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you.